Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is a Sunday afternoon and Joe here. Just enjoying a day up in my office and studio. Hope you're having a great day, great weekend. My wife and youngest daughter are out shopping. So pray for my bank account. Oh, by the way, I'm smoking, which is turning out to be one of my favorite pipes that I smoke. It's my little Stanwell, my triple band here, I think is what it's called. And it's kind of a Rhodesian look up there around the bowl, bent. I really like it. And in it, oh, I gotta get over here and as you can see, I use these empty tins as my coasters. I actually emptied the tin and jarred them up on my shelf. But I'm smoking some Royal Vintage. This stuff by Butera is absolutely awesome. One of my, I guess you would say one of my top 5 tobaccos. Favorite. I think my favorite right now would have to be Orlik Dark Kentucky, that you can't get anywhere except like at the Danish pipe shop in Copenhagen. And Jason Dagner brought me back some. We were introduced to it, I think I've told you before, introduced by Jason McNary, Mr. J McCann 123. And when Jason went over to Europe, Jason and Jay and Debbie went over to Europe, they went to the Danish pipe shop and picked up some, brought me back a tin. That was great. I went ahead and ordered 2 more tins from Mark and the guys at Danish Pipe Shop. I loved it so much. You say, wow, that must have been expensive. Yeah. Because of the shipping and everything. But I've got it jarred up and I will enjoy it occasionally when I really want a special smoke. But yeah, you know, my Royal Vintage is in the top 5. I guess my other would be Orlik Golden Slice, Frogmorton Across the Bayou. Was that 4 of them? Oh, and Milan Chartwell. Those are my top 5 right now. I wanted to come to you today and just do some rambling, but I also, before I close this video, I'm going to remind you of my 1,000 subscriber contest, which this coming week is the last week to enter. And I'm going to sweeten the pot. Yes. So those of you who have not entered yet, you need to get on the ball, get your video in, okay? I'll tell you more about that in a minute. First of all, really excited because of the thing that Randall Potate is doing, and I've been sort of helping a little bit by donating the pipe for his contest and actually offering the same, to make the same pipe for people on my site for autism awareness. I'm excited by one of the most popular, I guess, celebrity spokespeople for autism, Ernie Els, South African golfer who's won some majors. I mean, he's a popular, very popular golfer, so if you're a golf fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're not, he is an incredible golfer, and he won the British Open today. I hope I'm not giving that away because they're doing like the replay on ABC today. I watched it earlier today on ESPN. They carried it live, so I know who won. You know, so they're doing it because it's what, 7 hours time difference over there, so they're already done. And Ernie Els won, and I really was tickled to death to see him win because he has children who have been affected by autism, and he's a big spokesperson for autism. For the, you know, trying to find out, you know, a cure or something, find out what causes it or whatever. So I was really tickled to see him win. by the way, the Autism Pipe, which I'm going to show right now. This is the Autism Pipe right there. It's got on the bottom of it, it's got the puzzle piece carved out. I'm not that great of a carver. I'm certainly no Scott Sparky Pipe when it comes to carving. Wow, did you see the Gorilla Pipe that he just did for Making Change for Mark? Well, Scott, incredible dude, just incredible stuff. He has found his niche in that novelty carving. I'm not saying novelty to put it down. I'm saying novelty as a great thing. I mean, he can do stuff in them. May have him to make me an eagle pipe. Think about that, Scott. I guess too, I have to comment on the horrible thing that went on in Aurora, Colorado this week. That awful, awful act of brutality, murder, is just, it's hard to fathom. Those are the kind of the things, in my opinion, I don't want to get too political here, but I'll just tell you this, those are the kinds of things that the death penalty is meant for, right there. That was awful. My thoughts and prayers go out to the victims, families, those who lost loved ones and friends in that horrible event. Also to those who are still hurting, who are still alive but still hurting. Our prayers are for quick recovery and healing there, and praying for the families of those who are caring for them and the caregivers. Terrible, terrible thing that, you know, I hear people say, you know, it was senseless, and, you know, well, what makes sense in that? Nothing. I mean, it goes without saying that it was senseless. It was just horrible. It was horrific. It was, I mean, all the adjectives in that vein that you can come up with. And you know, it's just a sad thing, you know, that evil has to be in the world like that. It really is. So our prayers go out to those affected by that, and pray that justice will be done for that young man who did all that. I know that brings up the whole question of gun control and everything. I'm still a firm believer in our Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. I'm a firm believer in concealed carry permits and training to get them. I don't believe it should be as simple as going out and filling out a form and getting it. You should go through like I did. I have concealed carry permit here in the state of Tennessee and in the states that are reciprocating to that permit. And I had to go through training. I had to go through testing. I had to go through schooling to get that permit. So, and I'm so glad, because it teaches me, you know, what would I have done if I had been there in that situation and I had a carry weapon. Now, there's one caveat to that, in that you cannot carry a weapon, no matter if you have a permit or not, unless you are a law enforcement officer. You cannot carry a weapon into a place that posts no weapons allowed, or no guns allowed. And it is my understanding that that theater was posted no weapons allowed. So good law-abiding citizens who've been tested, trained to carry firearms were not allowed to carry in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no idea if there had been a couple of guys in there who were carrying, would they have been able to stop him or slow him down enough until the police got there or whatever? Would they have put their own lives in danger doing so? I don't know, and I question myself, what would I have done if I'd been there? And it's a terrible thing to have to face. But that's a debate for another time. So there, my rambling video. Somebody else did around. I think Scott Sparky Pipes did a ramble. I've seen Nick the Polish Piper do rambling. So I thought maybe I'd get on here and do some rambling on a Sunday afternoon too. Now, to sweeten the pot of my contest, my 1,000 subscribers contest. And by the way, again, can I say to those of you who have subscribed to this old guy on Smokey Joe Tennessee site on YouTube, thank you. Thank you very much for your subscription. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I thank you. So, my contest, which you go back a couple of videos and you'll see my 1,000 subscribers contest video. To enter, you have to do a video response. In other words, do a video yourself, and which you'll upload to YouTube on your channel, but also you'll need to attach it to that contest video, the 1,000 subscribers contest video. And the question is, what is your greatest fear? Some people may want to add that going to a movie theater and have somebody shoot the place up as a fear. That's a pretty big fear. Maybe you've had a fear that you've overcome, that you could tell us about. How did you do that? What did you do to overcome that fear? If you have not overcome that fear, maybe you are thinking of ways, or maybe there are people who would offer ways that you could help overcome that fear. But we're talking just talking about smoking your pipe and talking about your greatest fear or fears. And some guys, some manly guys have gotten on and said, hey, I don't fear anything. But then they start thinking, and I can see them, that those wheels start turning and going, well, what if I lose my ability to make a living? And stuff like that. And that's when I've seen people really open up with the fears they have in their lives. Well, go to the contest video. Subscribe to the contest. Not subscribe. Put your video response on that contest, 1,000 subscribers contest, and let me hear from you. Get it in this week. And to sweeten the pot, I am going to not only have that Savinelli pipe and the other prizes, the cigars and tobacco that I showed you, but I am going to add one of my pipes to the contest. The Black Stallion. The Black Stallion is also going to be, that you're looking at here, is also going to be a prize in my 1,000 subscribers contest. By popular demand, people going, wait, man, it was great that you gave Randall Potate that pipe for his contest, but what about a pipe for your 1,000 subscribers contest? Dude, it's a big thing. It's a big milestone. Yes, it is. It really is. So, there you go. The Black Stallion is going to be the grand prize. Only one prize, just a grand prize in the 1,000 subscribers contest. It's going to be a drawing, just a random drawing that we're going to do. And those who entered that pre-contest contest, you're in it twice if you've entered this one. And so, hope you'll get on the ball this week. Get a video response in. What's your greatest fear? Tell us about it, how you overcame it, or how you hope to overcome it, or that you need help overcoming it. Very, very simple. So get those in. Have yourself a wonderful week. I'm sure I'll talk to you some more this week. God bless you all. We'll catch you next time.